Morcombe bait for the Morcombe Bay sea anglers. Achios meat, something different. I just need to get out fishing, so I thought I'd come along here today. Never fished this part of the world. A bit like Redcar and Skegness and Western. The beach goes out miles, or the sea goes out miles. There's quite a few here. So Matty Preston's and tied together, and Achios have all come together. Bit of a road show, all their gear on display. You can try the rods and reels, which is quite nice. Some nice stuff in the pipeline. They have one of the most outgoing companies to go and meet Joe Public. They're not scared to put their products to the test with everyone. So 2 rods, one for in close and one for middle distance. Don't know exactly, they all say there could be smooth hounds or bass or flounders or plaice. But we'll try. See what happens. So I set up 2 rods, one for in close and one for out. One reel's got 0.28, which would be the mid-distance one. And the close-in one I've got 0.2, which I think is about 8 or 9 pound breaking strain, 10 pound max. Just gonna have a bit of fun today, dabble around, see what's about. Fresh blacks and Jerry's tackle. Got some frozen blacks, some mackerel. Got some crabs in case I decide to someone catch a smooth hound. All right, pal.
Anything coming out?
I don't know. Just the first time I've been here, so.
Was it, Mike?
No, it's just a big meet up with Achios trade stand and.
Oh yeah, he's up in there.
Yeah.
Down there.
And then Matty Preston's sort of club here, and then a men's awareness. Yeah, you know, just where men don't talk about men's, yeah, which is good. Yes, mate, yeah, forget about your worries when you're fishing, can't you? Same as anything, like you. That's it, mate, like walking your dog, you know what I mean? It just, you're gone, you're lost for a few hours or whatever long, haven't you?
Well, I travel around in my van, so I'm lost all.
Oh, that's perfect then, isn't it? Yeah, envious now.
I'm the biggest scare in the world.
No, I'm envious now. That's the best way, is this day and age, isn't it? Definitely. I'm going to turn my camera off now, you two. I was going to pinch your rod and have a fish with that. No, proper rod, man. Is that the one out of castle, the light one? A proper rod. Yeah, is that all right? Has Matty got it? Yeah, I got loads in here. We got a new rod out, or coming out. It's in mid-air at the minute. So, don't know what it's called. Airmaster, I think they call it. Which looks quite nice. We're just going with an earth rig at the minute. going to bait one up just to get it out there. Tide's gone out 20 foot already. They all talk rather funny up here. Bit black low. I should turn the. I've got nice and juicy. Very nice and juicy. The earth rig, you put the heavier bait on the end hook, so when you stop your lead just before it hits the water, it flicks over. Like a catapult, so it doesn't land in a ball. Wind's quite, I wouldn't say strong, but it's quite breezy left to right, which is good. You even need a side wind or a tailwind with an earth. Obviously if it's in your mush it's a bit awkward. Let's just come off my baiting needle, as you do. Size 6 Tronics Pro T31s. There. Got 2 hooks, so just bait up that. Cut that in half. Cut that in half again. Excuse me. Put that on the baiting needle. Fine elastic. Whip that around. Let's come out of the thing. So take that out of there. Just going to tip that bottom one with a little bit of mackerel. Tiny little square. Close to me right, look like tied together mob. They're doing a good job for angling and supported angling from top to the bottom. That's from the international teams to the home teams, right the way through to things like this. Supporting Akios and men's mental health. Alright, I've got a 4.5 earth meter rig out, about 20 foot. See if there's anything in close. Don't need that tip to be that tight. What should we get out? What's that one? $12 foot. We've got a 10 foot rig in here. And what I'm meaning by that is the rig body, 12 foot, 10 foot. 10 foot rig body, which is 0.3. And 0.25 snoods, so 6 T31s. It's been out there 4 minutes. I'll keep winding this in until the lead's out of the water. It'll still be fishing. Little 3-ounce ball lead on. There's lots of little gullies and troughs here. See if I can get it to go into one. Like I say, real mines are here, they're on the left. Jensen Tickle, the gambling angler from Bristol Channel. Tied together. Just had a good chat with Steve from Tied Together. Real good chat, to be honest. Achios, like I say, they're here with all their product. Well, I've got one of their. I just got one of their rods off of Simon to try, which is the Airmaster 4.6. I think this one is. They come in 4.2 and 4.6. Got 3 tips. They're all carbon, ultralight, light, and medium. This is the medium tip. Cast a 3 ounce flipping. As far as you like. When I tried it out up the beach, they're over the sand just now. Obviously not the cheapest of rods. 60 and 80 ton carbon apparently. Technology's gone Formula 1 style. It's a specific rod for a specific purpose. It's not going to be for everyone's cup of tea. But, like I say, I've had a few casts up the beach with it, just with a 3 ounce lead. Now I've got Matty Preston's reel, so let's see what happens. Shot one down. A bit of mackerel on the top hook. What we're doing here, some little crabs or shrimps out there. Baits are disappearing. Let's have a little twitch. See if we can make something happen. I do like this rod. Achios Airmaster Surf 460. Where's my bait gone? So that earth, we've got a little knot in it that I can't unpick, so I've wrapped it up, cut it up when I get home. And that one I've just put a bit of black lug with a bit of mackerel on the side on the top hook. Like I say, we're only leaving it out 8 minutes because that is how your hooks come back. Nothing on it. Not crabs, because it's done. Cut through those little nicks in the line, little crimp marks. That's it. With that little tweak. Don't know how many are here. There's quite a few here, probably 40. All the way down there to the concrete groin, whatever they call it. They fish off of there for the smooth hounds over high in the distance. I'll zoom in when I Real Mind, member of mental health. Come up from South Wales, support it today. These kind of days with Tied Together, Achios and Real Minds are going to take around the country, I think, in the future. Like I say, we're probably only fishing in 2 foot of water, but that's all you need. Sandbar out there about 50 foot. tiger pushing in a minute. So the fish, tide's just flooding in now, fishing in quite quick actually, which is good. Hopefully some fish will turn up. Apparently the far end of this beach up near the stone jetty is a lot deeper than this end. But that's okay. And then some young lad up there about 100 yards. It's had a big place, which is good. Some nice little gullies here in front of me now, and these fill up. Little fish holding spots. They're baiting up. A couple more casts and that'll be it. That's how I've used this Achios Airmaster. All day, 4.6. So it's got 3 tips. Super soft, soft and medium. So it's a bit of a specialist rod. Super slim. I think Simon from Achios said it's 60 and 80 ton carbon, which is like Formula 1 grade now. Been a nice day out, met a few people. Nice relaxing day. Put in a few shrimp now, or prawns, whatever you want to call them. They're on the hooks, taking your bait. Looks like a couple more casts. I think they were fishing 12 to 4. All arranged by Matty Preston, tied together, Achios and Real Minds Mental Health. It's been a good day. The fishing plays second fiddle on days like today. Getting people together. I think Achios Real Minds and tied together. Want to take these around the country next year. See on the rods for the last 10 minutes. So packed up. Gonna get ice cream. 2 rods set up here that I brought that I was going to fish with, but he kindly lent me that rod. Wait to get an ice cream. Well, last cast. Put a red bit of foam on and it's the only hook that come back with any bait. Rest have all come back clean. Fishing's been pretty tough, but today's like today. I'm more about the social than fishing. So, till next time, cheers.